I'm in the kitchen with Chef Andy Barnes from Dinner for Two in honor of New Mexico Restaurant Week. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
What are we making? It looks like it might be sweet.
Oh yes, we're gonna make Cherries Jubilee. It's a tableside presentation we do at Dinner for Two, and it's a very simple dish. It has cherries, butter, sugar, orange liqueur, brandy, and lemon.
Okay. So when you say it's a tableside, what does that mean?
Well, it means that we go up to the side of your table. We have a little Gary Dome we roll up next to you, and then we cook it tableside just for your own pleasure.
Okay, now I'm terrible at cooking. What's a Gary Dome?
Gary Dome's a little kind of a rolling cart that looks real pretty that rolls up to the side of your table.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we do Caesar salad. We do bananas Foster. We also do Chateaubriand there, all tableside. It's a nice, personal twist.
That is cool. And then you guys just make it there, and they can actually see you guys making it, and then it's hot off the plate.
Exactly, and it adds a little personal touch to it.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, well, I'm excited to make this in just a little bit, but for now, we're going to send things over to Chad.
It's a beautiful start here Monday morning. We're having a lot of fun on Tu Casa Style, folks. Thanks for being with us. We are in the kitchen with Chef Andy Barnes from Dinner for Two in honor of New Mexico Restaurant Week.
Okay, so let's pretend like we just ordered this at the restaurant.
All right.
So then you guys wheel it up.
Oh, yeah.
Does he wheel it like this?
We wheel it up.
Just like that, we walk up. And then,
Oompa Loompa?
Okay. And then, come on. So what's the first step?
So what we do here, we start out with a little bit of a lemon zest here.
Okay.
And then we just get that going. You can smell it real nice already. And then you add a little bit of butter.
Yes.
Or a lot of butter.
Or a lot of butter.
Yeah, more butter the merrier.
Of course.
Then you add some sugar in there.
I love
Just
it.
put enough
Butter and sugar, my two favorite things.
Well,
we're up to a great
my
start
favorite
here,
thing is
guys.
coming next.
Okay, I think I know what's next.
So then we add the cherries to it.
Of course. What is this called again?
This is called Cherries Jubilee.
Cherries Jubilee.
Now, are they a specific type of cherry?
No, not necessarily. It's whatever's in season.
Okay.
You know, Carrizozo has them right now, or not right now, but Carrizozo has them. You can get Rainiers, you can get Bings, tarts, whatever works for you. Just amounts of sugar you use changes.
Okay.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Now, how do you know when they're done cooking in the sugar and butter?
Well, you're actually not really cooking them. You're just warming them. So what you're just doing is actually making a sauce for it.
Okay.
This is a really simple dish to do if you have friends over, if you're trying to make amends for Valentine's Day.
Okay, if you forgot to get your lady a gift.
Yeah.
And it seems like a fairly simple.
Oh, it's extremely simple.
So how much butter did you use?
I use about 2 tablespoons of butter, about 2 tablespoons of sugar.
Okay.
And then you put your cherries in there. So you can also put almonds in there, pecans in there.
Really? Okay.
That just adds a little contrast to the nuts. And then the 2 things at the end you add are brandy and orange liqueur. I use Cointreau. And the only key to this dish is you just want to heat up the edge of the pan. You want to make sure you use a flame burner because that's what makes it work.
Okay.
You pour it at the edge of the pan, lean it forward.
Whoa!
And there you go.
That was so unexpected.
And then you throw a little cinnamon in there.
Whoa!
That is so cool.
And we're at a campfire. Look at that.
Exactly. And there you
We're
go.
gonna get marshmallows.
And then you just pour it right over the vanilla ice cream.
That was awesome.
And there you go. It's a real simple dish. It looks awesome. It's very impressive.
That was so cool. Okay, so when people are ordering this at their restaurant, they, I mean, they have to be amazed by it, right?
Ladies
Well,
first,
that's the
there you go.
idea.
Spoon,
Well,
please.
you come to Dinner for Two for a great show. You
Yeah.
have me working in the kitchen, which is an open kitchen. You can sit at the bar and talk to me while I'm cooking.
How hot
or
is
you can
this?
sit in
Is
the
it good?
dining room. It's not too hot.
I can handle it.
And
Okay.
then you can sit in the dining room and we can do tableside presentations for you. So there's lots of aspects to Dinner for
Oh
Two.
my
great.
gosh, that is so good.
That's great. So now, is this going to be part of the menu for New Mexico Restaurant Week, or are we
It can
preparing
be.
some new
It
stuff?
can be. We have a few new items on our menu. We are doing lamb from El Rito. We're doing filet from southern New Mexico.
Okay.
We're doing profiteroles. We're doing our own homemade ice cream for the profiteroles. We're doing, so what it is, it's a $30 3-course prefix menu.
Okay.
You can choose from 4 different appetizers, 4 entrees, and 3 desserts.
Really?
That's
Okay, so
really
this
cool.
is one of the desserts that you
It
that you
can be,
choose.
yeah.
Okay,
It definitely can be. And so the idea is to be able to get a taste of what Dinner for Two does for a very great price.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's one of the great things about New Mexico Restaurant Week is it really opens up the opportunities for people to explore new restaurants, not worrying about breaking the bank doing
it's
it.
true.
Because a lot of times you go in and there's a bit of the sticker shock. You sit down, you open the menu, and you're like, whoops.
And then you don't want to order things like dessert because of that, because you're too afraid that you're spending too much money. But if you know, I mean, if you can go in and you actually know how much you love this dessert,
Absolutely.
and then now people will come back to the
Well,
restaurant.
it's true. The idea is to be able to show off our restaurants well, give you a good price. But, you know, the idea is just so you can go eat all around town. There's a lot of great restaurants in Santa Fe, and it's totally worth coming up and checking it out.
Right. So now, as you said, this is kind of the thing. This is part of Dinner for Two, and one of the niche things about it is that we get to see you in the mix, working it.
Yes.
So are all of the presentations this literally flashy?
Some of them are. We've been doing Caesar salad since the day we opened 13 years ago. It's not
Now, when you
quite
say
as
you
flashy.
do the Caesar salad at the table.
Oh yeah, we do the anchovies, the garlic, we do the Worcestershire, we make
Wow.
our Worcestershire ourselves, we grow our own
Really?
eggs.
Okay.
We do everything just as, you know, from the base as you can do it, as organic as you can do
Wow.
it, and it's all right there tableside.
And you said you're using, like these cherries, for example, from Carrizozo, you try to localize the
we
ingredients?
do as much as possible, as
Okay.
much as, you know, as much as we can to make it cost effective.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. So very quick again, Andy, where are you guys located?
We are at the corner of West San Francisco and Guadalupe. We are 106 North Guadalupe in Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Okay, fantastic, guys. And of course, we will have links to Dinner for Two at Casa.com and New Mexico Restaurant Week. Brittany, how is it?
Delicious.
Delicious.
So good.
All right,
Yeah.
guys, stay with us. A lot more ahead on Two Casa Style. That was spectacular.
That was
like
so
Cirque du
cool.
Soleil in a kitchen. That was amazing.